Well, is rating your savings account to pay the monthly bills a good idea?
That's one of the questions Capitol watchers are asking as the Democrats release their plan to fill the red ink hole in the state budget. Chief political correspondent Mark Davis joins us live with the latest on budget cutting dances at the state Capitol. Mark.
That's what it is. Hi, Ann and Darren. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. It's called the Rainy Day Fund, and it's really like the state government's savings account, like your savings account. And it's one of the places where Democratic leaders want to go to try to solve the red ink problem. Even though they said they wanted to restore the cuts the governor made to Medicaid and other social service programs, the Democrats' proposal only restores about half what Malloy cut back in September. That means the hospitals would face about $30 million in cuts instead of about $65 million. In two of their most controversial moves, they propose suspending the state's highly praised public financing of elections program next year, saving about $12 million. They are also proposing raiding $35 million from the state's rainy day fund. That's the savings account set aside for state emergencies.
I made a pledge that I would discuss everyone's ideas, Republicans and Democratic legislative leaders, and they made a pledge to discuss my ideas. That's going on now, and some of those discussions are taking place between staff as I speak.
The Democrats propose smaller cuts ranging from about $2 million to about $7 million in cutbacks on child care services, operational funds for UConn, Voc Tech schools, and magnet schools. They also propose taking about $35 million from the state's new, highly touted, dedicated transportation fund for the governor's massive road, bridge, and rail upgrades. Like the Republicans, the Democrats are also pushing for long-term savings from the state employee unions, but are rejecting the Republicans' idea of a retirement incentive program to get employees eligible for retirement off the books before the end of this budget year.
My rule is if you want to get out of a hole, stop digging. Let's not dig that hole any deeper. Our pension system is already terribly underfunded.
Despite his efforts to try to say that he's not taking any sides here, it's quite clear that both the governor and the Democratic leadership do not want to do any sort of a early or retirement program this time anyway. One of the things that is not on the table so far is state employee furloughs. But I had a state employee walk up to me today and tell me that many state employees are expecting them when this is all through. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.